Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are still here in the fabulous showroom at Bella Domicile on Nesbitt Road. And we're going to talk to them a little bit later. First, we're going to learn about something, as promised, that I think is really exciting. You may recognize Adrian. We've also brought along Cody, and they're from Madison Glass Academy. And we're going to find out a little bit more about what you guys do and what's going on this holiday season. So thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
We're so glad to have you. So, Adrian, you recognize, and we've chatted before, and I've learned a lot from you already. But Cody, this is our first time talking, and I'm so glad to see you, and thanks again for coming.
Yeah, it's great to meet you as well.
So why don't you do me a favor here, and for folks at home too, give a little bit of background about what Madison Glass Academy is all about.
Well, we're a glass blowing studio based in Madison, and we're all about just getting glass blowing out there and letting you kind of express yourself creatively if you want to give it a go.
Yeah, and this is something that actually takes quite a bit of skill. But this is something that you're teaching, so we'll talk a little bit about that coming up. But I think Michelle and I are wondering kind of, this is something that's maybe a little unique, you know? So how do you get into something like this?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you have a artistic bone in the body, it's really all about passion or just wanting to try something new. And you know, you kind of put a flame in front of you and it seems very intimidating, but as long as you focus, there's a lot of creativity that can be put into it.
Yeah, that's really neat.
So if people want to learn more how to do it, do they come in, they call? What's the best way to learn how to get down there?
Definitely. So our website, MadisonGlassAcademy.com, is you know, probably the easiest way. You just click a link and kind of schedule yourself in, and then you can buy it when you come down with us. And it's, you know, you schedule it to the best of when you have the best time.
Perfect. Do you have any promotions going on for the holiday?
Yeah, so you can buy one, get one free, basically. It's 2 lessons for $69.99 or one for $35.
Very cool.
2 for $69.99 or 1 for $35. This sounds like a really fun thing to do, I don't know, with a couple or a friend for the holidays, something kind of different. You know, you do the same old dinner and a movie. Go learn something new together, right?
Exactly.
And this is the kind of creation. Now you can actually teach somebody who has never done this before how to make this. Is that right?
That's right.
That doesn't seem realistic.
on your first lesson, it might not be as exquisite, but I've seen it though. We have some talented glass blowers in Madison.
That's
the people
so
who have never done it before, they're coming in and they're making really, really nice, big, symmetrical ornaments, just like that one.
That is so neat.
One thing I'm wondering, what is your favorite thing to teach people how to make?
I feel like I'm
Personally, I love teaching people how to make ornaments because it involves kind of a lot of the different aspects of glass blowing, mainly blowing, but then also some like making the loop is actually pretty challenging. It might seem easy, but...
Oh, I didn't even think about that component. So you actually have to form that when it's hot, right? To be able to get that string in there.
Yeah, I actually got to watch him do it. So I know you do those stirring sticks and fish.
Yeah,
really creative.
If people are a little bit intimidated from like blowing glass their first try because it is dangerous and difficult, we have some kind of alternatives. You can make something that doesn't involve as much kind of intensive work with the flame.
So there's a level that you can kind of, depending on your comfort level, those thrill seekers, they can dive right in and go for the ornament, right? Now, you're not going to let them use the torch right away, are you?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, that's what we do. We give people the hands-on experience. It's a private one-on-one or two-on-one if they're a couple. And so that way you get actual experience working on the torch.
So you can actually come in day one and get on that torch. That's pretty exciting.
Exactly.
And you call it the academy, so you're teaching everyone. Right. How many segments, or how does it actually work?
So we usually have the beginner course is just a 1 hour, 1.5 hour segment, and so like it's perfect for like a couple on date night because each person gets about 20 to 25 minutes on the torch to make something, and even if they mess it up the first try, they have time to kind of fix it, which can happen with glass. But we really see a lot of people come in for that one as the main. But then we also have 2-week courses for people that are already doing glass blowing if they want to have proper training with it.
And then they actually get a certificate when they're done.
Exactly.
That's pretty awesome.
So you go through training. It's like school, just like you said, and you can actually learn this and get sort of certified in your skills.
That's right.
Well, this is such a fun thing. What a unique way to spend some time together, learn a new skill. It's called Madison Glass Academy. You too can learn how to make something like this. This is Cody and Adrian who joined us. And we appreciate it, guys.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Girl Talk. We're going to learn about a wonderful organization that is for nonprofit. It's going to be right after the break here on Girl Talk.